strategy. Welcome back, you guys. Once again, we're at Nevin Park, the home of the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championships here in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you haven't checked out the front nine already, go ahead and do that. It's a beautifully wooded track that's going to require a lot of accuracy and some smart planning on the longer holes to pick up your birdies and to stay out of the tough, tight woods. Hole 10 here is a dead straight 406-foot par 3, classic tunnel shot. Do you get aggressive, play the fairway driver, try to park it for birdie, or hit hard on a mid-range, having more chance at a par, but a longer chance at birdie, less chance of bogey? We got a little bit of a cushion coming through the front nine, so let's get the aggressive play out there, try to keep the heat going. Opto Explorer. So close. Loved it out of my hand, just pulled it a touch late. That'll be an easy par though. Score a birdie on hole 10, you're gonna be feeling really good about yourself. I'm sure we're gonna see some big numbers on this one. An early gap miss is gonna spell disaster. Pure it though, you're gonna be very happy. At 202 feet, I'm guessing hole 11 is going to be the shortest hole you see on the course, also probably the tightest gap. No more than about 5 feet across here. You're going to want to throw it straight, throw it soft, throw it accurate. Going with my Tour Series faith here. Check one out at Latitude 64, or your favorite retailer if you haven't yet. Still got a couple more months left in the season to pick them up. We're so close to another ace for you guys. Uh-oh. I knew nothing about this lake. Well, course knowledge is always gonna trump lack of said knowledge. As you see, my ace run is now 50 feet down in a ditch. Good thing I got my trusty faith, so. Well, as short as it is, you're gonna have to throw it even shorter here on 7. Leave yourself circle's edge long, slide up a little bit. Do not go down into that ditch. Hole 12 is a 346-foot par 3. It's a dual option fairway. You've got a skinnier option on the right side for the right hand backhand, or you've got this left hand route, really nice for a flip up forehand. I'm gonna take that just because it's slightly bigger. I think my chances of securing par are a lot higher, whereas this side might lead you right to the bucket, but also could lead you away quickly. Beat in Opto Pioneer, money for those straight forehands. Easy par. Had a little roll away off this guardian tree. Well, I told you guys the left side was a safer par chance. But 2 mistakes on a par 3 are almost never gonna net you par unless you make the putt. And we didn't. This back nine's full of some skinny gaps so far. This one's a par 3 at 410 feet. It's gonna be a pump on a fairway driver, taking my flip up Opto Explorer, jam that thing. Kicked left to not a great place, but I made some progress. Let's see what we got. If you got length in the woods, thank your mama. Tap in 3. Hole 14 looks like a pretty fun par 3. Straight shot at 366 with a little bit of drift to the right. It's gonna play up over a ridge and then back down, so kind of like your classic over the hill shot, meaning you might need to bump down in stability with that extra nose angle. I'm gonna take this opto compass, put a little bit of turn on it, hit it nice and hard. A lot of turn, caught the middle tree. That might have had a chance for a long putt, but just used a little bit too much width there. If you haven't tried the Saki Bomb Slammer, I highly recommend it for those really short shots. It doesn't go hardly anywhere, and that can be great sometimes. You're gonna have to have your forehand scramble game on point out here, or those lean out backhands. Classic wood stuff, y'all. We got another par 4 here in hole 15. We got a really pinched off par 4 here in hole 15. We got a really pinched off tee shot. Hole 15 is going to start off with a very pinched off tee shot. It's a par 4 at 630 feet. Got to put it in the fairway on that first one, then blast and get your distance on the second. I'm going to use the right side of the tee box, try to open up this gap, and just throw a fan grip, high spike mid-range with this compass. Yes. I'm a little pinched to the right here, so I'm going to swallow my pride, just pitch a putter up, try to make it easy to take my par. Little error on that second shot. Probably should have just chipped the simple forehand. Gave myself a better look at the par, but with better course knowledge, shouldn't be too hard of a par to get as long as you get through that first gap clean. Back-to-back par 4s. Just took a bogey there, so gonna need to scramble and pick up some birdies in these next 3 holes. Finish strong. This one bends left off the tee. I'm gonna take my compass, give it some height, a lot of hyzer. Try to let it flatten out, land soft. I really like that. I'm not sure how much room we have on the left, but I believe I landed in the fairway. Should have a good shot for the second one. Rolling log putt. Now rarely would I forehand one of these compasses, but sometimes when you get in the woods, you gotta throw some discs that you're not used to throwing on certain angles to make it work. 17 holes later, we finally have a chance to rip on a distance driver. We see daylight. Going with my Orbit Rive here, 970 foot par 5. Guessing that's good. I just know we need to go left. And Ezra threw a driver, so I can throw a driver. Not that scary of a driver though.
You like that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I think so.
Oh my god. It's really nice that hole 17 lets you rip on the disc. Little switch of pace from the typical course, but then you get back into the woods, back to the heart and theme of this track. We're finishing up out here at Nevin Park with another par 4, This one's another wide open hole, kind of like the last one, a little bit different than the rest of the course. 875 feet, we've got this mandatory to beat to the right side here off the tee. Looks like kind of a high flip up hyzer with a distance driver. And then from there, sounds like it's a long approach to the green. Thought that was gonna be deep, but that might be money. Not many people throw the high hyzer better than Mr. Aderhold, y'all. 521. That was almost so, Phil.
That was so tough.
Forehand if you need the par. Oh. There you guys have it. Finishing with an unfortunate bogey on a very tough 18th hole. If you need to birdie this one coming down the stretch, get ready to throw an incredible second shot. Once again, thanks for joining us out here at Nevin Park, the home of the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. Make sure you tune in on the DGN and watch all the action. The top players in the world competing on this slightly different format will create a lot of excitement. Some shots you might not have seen before. It's a tight wooded track out here, and it's going to challenge the best of them. Once again, thanks for joining. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all soon. Really? He will land on my face instead, or fold.